Live. All right, cool. That sets me up. That gets the intro. That gets the audio taken care of as well. Start a couple minutes early here. Just why not? I mean, it's Raw. We got 3 hours ahead of us, so might as well start early. Got a long ass stream coming up. That was just a notification for myself. All right, let's see. Let me get it shared that I'm actually live. That way, people actually know to find me. Oh, thank you, Zach. I see that. All right. So, quick little bit of housekeeping, just to let people know. There's probably not going to be a smack. 99% sure there's not going to be a SmackDown watch along this week. Friday night after work, I have to drive back to my hometown for the weekend to go get some stuff taken care of with my car on Saturday. So, assuming I can get the appointment for that at least. But yeah, and also I have a new. There's a new render of me on the. There's a new render of me on the thumbnail. Hello, King Xavier Sedano, Cadeno, Sedano. Oh, King Javier Sedano. There we go. That should be right. I apologize if it's not. I'm doing my best. But yeah, let's see. I guess let me do the usual stuff here of getting my half and half screen pulled up. Because I tonight am. Are you excited for the patch update today? Yeah, I downloaded it actually when I got home from work. I recorded a full episode with it actually just before I went live. I just finished up Thursday's episode of TNA Universe, and the patch has seemingly taken care of some things. It fixed some of the tag team match I did for the episode on Thursday. Came out a lot better than it would have a couple days ago, which is nice. So yeah, the patch, if it fixes as much as it seems it did, then I'm happy about it. All right, we're starting up Raw. All right, let's see here. That was weird. The thing I'm genuinely worst about with my computer when I finish things is I'm very bad about actually putting the files away. Like, I have folders for each season, and I just haven't put anything away from season 5 for the most part, so now I'm actually having to do that. And I can also make the season 6 folder finally, so that's good. But yeah, so tonight while I'm live, I'm going to be working on the payback graphics because that needs to be done. And I should have the Photoshop file for payback. I hope I do. It doesn't look like I do anymore, though. I just thought of a name for Oba and Odyssey. Rulers of the Jungle. That's not terrible. That's not bad. Not against it. I'll have to think on it more, though. Let's see. Let me see if I can find what I'm looking for here. But yeah, really excited for tonight. I think we're going to have a fun stream tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed Raw today. I know Zach said he liked it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Raw today on the channel. I had a lot of fun with that one. I will neither confirm nor deny if there is a clip that got deleted of me screaming AJ, you fucking idiot, at one point in a deleted take of that four-way matchup. And I can neither confirm nor deny what the context of that might be. But yeah, a lot of stuff I'm excited about this week on the channel. Of course, we got TNA against All Odds later this week, which is exciting. There we go. That's what I was trying to find. So Drew's been suspended. Yeah, I saw that. I hear my boy Phil is starting the night. Looks like Priest is in the arena. All right, here's Phil. Chase U is about to die. I'm really excited for people to see what the you know, because there was a bit of an unexpected twist in that story today. Is all I can really say there. But I'm excited for you guys to see what's cooking. What am I cooking? Oh, Pat McAfee's back. Oh joy. I'm about to sneeze for a warning. I gotta get better about actually just reaching over and muting the microphone, but I think leaning off stream also saves you guys having to see dear old YouTube dad sneeze over here. You know, it's funny. I always call myself dad when I do these streams because I'm. It's always kind of the joke of like I'm the father of the All 11 universe. But anyway, it's gonna be weird when I eventually actually have kids. So someone saying Punk missed the. I saw something saying Punk missed two of his biggest rivals at the same time. Cena and who? Uncle Dave is mad. The Kalani and Jordan match and Sol Ruka looks so. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not even giving. I'm not even giving that one the satisfaction of finishing Rita, and that's not anything against Ray. That's just, yeah, messed up to his biggest rivals out of the world title kingdom. Ah. Oh, more I Believe in Joe Hendry cameos on Raw, which apparently reports came out last night that Joe Hendry is meant to be one of the center points of the TNA NXT crossover that is happening. So, fully expect to see more Joe Hendry hints on TNA, is what word on the street from Fightful says. Punk wants the suspension of Drew McIntyre lifted. Oh, here we go. Here comes Seth. Oh, Phil. It almost annoys me how much he makes me laugh nowadays. And thus the sing-along begins.
Come on, Mr. Center of Attention. I know you love the spotlight. Come on into the ring. Or are you afraid I'm going to kick your ass? Sure everybody in attendance remembers the last time we had a face-to-face. I'm not sure you do, because it's probably a tremendous thrill for you. I want you, but that time, it's the only time I was going to let you speak disrespectfully to the city. So, that's what she said. Me disrespect the best in the world? No, I would dare. No, I'm just out here. I'm out there trying. I think you help me understand. You're talking action and consequences. I'm trying to understand why that applies to everyone in your life except you. So I understand a lot of what happened on Saturday.
How's everyone doing today? Everyone good? Raw's starting with a promo, and it's like I want to listen to the promo, so I don't really have much to say here.
What I can't understand, what I can't wrap around my head is why you decided to do one thing, the one thing I told you not to do when you showed back up with me. Why did you steal those? Your business, that's right. Well, title is my business. Well, let me explain it to you. Now you're prepared. I didn't stick my nose in your business. I was handling my business. All right, yeah, right.
I assume that would be a text.
Being a husband and a daddy would agree that you would understand. Yeah, doesn't feel good, does it? I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. There's a man running around with a bracelet with my wife and my dog's name on it. All right? Might not mean anything to you. It might be 15-cent retail. Price the intent. But I'm going to get my pound of flesh. But I see it, and I hear the people. Look, I have no quarrel with this. All right? Keep coming out. These little stuff. Everyone by the business. I somehow screw things up for you. Can't be world champion or whatever your little pipe dream is. Listen, yeah, pipe dream. I'm trying to apologize to you. Pay attention. All right? Legitimately. Spit it out. I'm going to apologize, and it's not your forte. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to screw anything up with you. I'm a little snowblind with rage right now. I have a singular focus. I understand the routine. I screwed that up, and I'm sorry. But because it's you, I can't really be that sorry, can I?
Oh God, Phil, you could have left it there, bud. You guys want to see a little preview of the match graphics for Payback? I mean, I assume the answer is yes, but I'll wait until we get at least an answer in the chat.
Except for the one thing that would actually make you the hero who you think you are. You haven't figured out that the world not a ball around Steve Park. So, you could be yourself as bastard anywhere else. You could burn bridges anywhere else. I'll kind of let it slide. Because I'm above you.
Yeah, it shows the payback graphic. Alright, well, I've only got one done so far, but here you go. That's what I've got done so far. Oh, do I also get a little fucker?
Well, this is because she's been eyeing the pot, and so I had to carry her up
Yeah.
to keep her from sticking her face in the pot when I left to bring you your food.
Missile.
So, chat, you want Missile to stay in here?
Don't do this to me.
Does chat want Missile time?
Don't do this to me.
Who wants time with this little child?
Oh no. Don't do this to me. It's not my weekend.
We live in the same house.
I didn't think this part through.
Either chat's really distracted or chat's really delayed.
Chat's really slow tonight. There's not many people here yet.
Alright, well, I'm gonna make the executive decision. She can at least stay in here for 5 minutes.
Go, Missile, go! Oh, we've got Missile now.
This. When you are here, just say the name Drew McIntyre before I snap your arm and put you back on the shelf.
I'm so ready for this Seth Punk and Drew match.
Actions have consequences. Those the words that say that Punk.
I'm very excited for the Rollins and Punk stuff.
There are consequences to your
Missile? Punk's got to be getting cleared soon, right? All right, Missile is already asking to be let out. Oh, but in case anyone was curious, Payback is roughly going to be a 9-match card, I think. It's next week, so I should know this. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's only 7. It's only 7.
Besides, what is the problem?
No, 8. No, 7. 7.
Since she's doing it to make it up to you, since you'd be happy about it, and besides, your dad and Zoe are good with it. Of course they are. But I don't want to tag with Big Morgan. I'm not happy about it, and I don't want the match. I want the match. It's one of the sticky notes in the last 3 women's world title matches. You know what? Forgive me if I don't give a damn if you're happy about it. The match is official and it's signed. Guess what? It's happening. Happy with it.
I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing this for you.
Hello, Demir. On the stream. Hope you're having a good night. We're watching some Raw. Making some, I'm working on some graphics for the channel. Well, I feel like you don't have to look very far for that, but, I'm Xander from LS11 Universe. Welcome to the stream. Right now I'm having my dinner first because it is dinner time here in the States. At least in the part of the United States that I'm in, I suppose. Because it's 5 o'clock over in California, so It's kind of dinner time over there, depending on how early you eat dinner. I don't know. Oh boy, Jey Uso and Chad Gable up next. See, now I'm having to laser focus on the Heat Wave or the NXT commercial. Okay, I had to be laser focused on that NXT commercial because I needed to make sure there wasn't just another Joe Hendry tease in there. I don't know what that means, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm unfortunately not bilingual in Spanish, I believe I believe that's what that is saying. What, you're old? It's getting a little personal, isn't it?
Introducing Domino's New York style pizza, the biggest star of your next pizza night. It's made with our fresh, never frozen dough that's stretched thin, then topped with melty provolone cheese and one of the 6 big foldable slices. For the perfect balance of crust, sauce, cheese, and toppings in every
Barcelona or Madrid. I mean, what's the context here? I don't know. I don't really have a preference between the two. I've never been to either city. I'd like to go to both one day, but I I don't know what you're asking me here. But anyway, to the rest of the LS11 universe in the chat. What was I about to ask? I was going to ask you guys something for the chat. I was going to say something, and I can no longer remember. We got a huge week of action again ahead on LS11 Universe, though. I can tell you guys that. This Thursday, LAW is going to be a lot of fun. I announced this on Twitter, or not Twitter. I announced this in the Discord last night. Last night in the Discord, I announced that do I like Bruiser Brody? So I've not watched much old school wrestling. I've never really seen any Bruiser Brody matches, unfortunately. I like the idea of Bruiser Brody though. The little bit I know about him, I like them. But like I am not someone who watches a lot of old school wrestling. WrestleMania is a good show. Can't wait to see what's next for the new season. Well, thank you, ICU. But yeah, so Randy and Gargano reignited their old food. Yeah, they did. But yeah, so this Thursday over on the Xander LS11 channel, the official merging of LSWF and LAW begins, which is really exciting. And we're just going to essentially only be doing LAW with those two from here on out. And because there's no point in just keep doing LSWF and just having LAW people show up over there. So just the LSWF roster. Is Bruiser Brody still up? Google is your friend on that one. But since I'm sitting here at a computer, you might be on your phone for all I know. So no, Bruiser Brody's been dead since 1988. So no, he is not. He has been gone longer than I've been. He was gone before I was alive. But anyway, um, yeah. So where I was going with that with the Xander LS11 stuff is LAW and LSWF are officially merging. There's going to be a big crossover event. I'll come up with a name and design for it sooner or later, and that'll be where all the titles start merging and all of that. But we're just going to do LAW from here on out on Thursdays over on the Xander LS11 channel. ARW occasionally when I feel like it. And the rosters will start merging, and for now the champions will all be there. So, you know, you tune into LAW on Thursday this week, and you'll see Casey Navarro, the Samoan Dynasty, Caitlyn, and Dante Leon. Excuse me. But you won't only see them. You'll also start seeing like Colton Scribner, Eliza Blackstone. Well, she's been there for a while anyway. Tanvir Badal, myself, Jake Davidson, Josiah, and BJ. All the LSWF names will slowly start making their way over there. At least the ones I plan on keeping around, and the ones I plan on introducing. And that helps because it makes it one big super roster instead of an indie roster of like 15 people. Because like if you look at the LAW roster on ls11universe.com, it's like, hold on, I can tell you. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27 people are on that roster right now. Which isn't really much, all things considered. So the roster's going to start filling out a little bit better soon. Ouch. Perk Gable is here to play on Raw tonight. Yamashita's still going to be around with the merger. Yeah, Yamashita. I wouldn't bring him in, have him lay out the LSWF World Champion, and just go, nah, I'm not going to use him. Yeah, he'll still be around. I don't anticipate getting rid of too many people from LSWF in the move anyway. So, like, I look at the LSWF roster and just looking at who all's on here. Essentially, people that would get deleted from the roster, more or less, are just people that didn't make, people that haven't been uploaded to 2K24, and the creators haven't communicated to me that they're coming. Like Chaos of, Triton, Archangel, Silence, Kremsley, and Yuri. Those 5 haven't made it to 2K24 yet, but the creator has already communicated to me that he's going to get there in the next couple months. So, like, they're not getting removed from the roster as much as it is they're just kind of on a leave of absence right now.
The struggle is real. That's why we need Zero Traps. Zero works 24/7. You're trapped and trapped by an insect for effortless protection. Zero, people friendly, but deadly.
Oh, man. So I have completed TNA for this week, which means all I have left for this week of Universe is I have to record Against All Odds, which I'm just going to work on tomorrow. And I should be able to do tomorrow because it's only like a 6-match show. NXT was ready. Oh, yeah. For a show that I had to do with a more or less skeleton crew, it's a pretty good show, I think. And of course, everyone else will see it tomorrow. Yep. But yeah, like let me look at the card again real quick for Against All Odds. Yeah, the new Jacob Fatu is a mod. All right, so let's see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so Against All Odds is a 7-match show, and that's it. So like, that's not gonna be too bad for me. That's doable in one night. So what might happen tonight is you guys might watch me go download all the people I need for it. Because like I've got everyone for Limitless Danger versus the Hardys. I don't have Kenta yet because of my data wipe. I've got Trevor Lee, obviously. I've got Mercedes Martinez and Jordan Grace. I've got Nick Nemeth and Raj Desi. That match I've got covered. That match hasn't been announced yet. I have to go download MK Ultra again, and then I've got to go download pretty much everyone else from the 8-way match. I've got Hendry and I've got Ali, and that's it right now. Oh, and Cardona. All the matches confirmed. One more. One more will be announced on Thursday. And then the card will be fully ready to go. I'll be making the graphics in the next day or so to put on Twitter. Maybe I'll make them tonight. We'll see what happens. Uh-oh. We excited for the winner take all ladder match that we got coming up at We excited for the winner take all ladder match we got coming up this weekend or next weekend at Payback. Jey Uso, smartest man in the room. There's the smoke. And the piano. Do we get more than one note tonight? My guess is probably no. Oh, there's Nikki Cross again. It's like gonna like Rowan behind him or something, right? All I've got to say is Indy's gonna be watching the ladder match. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. Oh, and the box is being given to Pat. And there's the jump scare.
mean, hopefully we'll find out or get some clarity on what's in the box at some point tonight. In the meantime,
I bet you what's in the box is another VHS tape.
so much. So I guess the question is, what's next?
Yeah, 15 crazy years, Jockey, and I've done it all. Well, almost. See, the thing is, it takes that many years to truly understand this business. And all these young Thundercats that come in, they can take shortcuts.
All these young Thundercats. Wonder will be more of more than Nikki bringing a box. Oh, hold on just a minute.
What we should be talking about is me. Because I'm the one with the match tonight. Because I am the future. And Sheamus, you stop with that. Phil, Rodney, Bronson, I never would have guessed. And I know you've been watching my career for the last 15 years.
Don't you tease me with a good time, Hunter. Don't you threaten me with a good time now. Also, Bronson Reed and Pete Dunne. ICU says Wonder will be more than Nikki bringing the box. I'm going to say SummerSlam. I think Howdy's official, I think the first Wyatt 6 match will be at SummerSlam. But yeah, I think we get the first actual match with the Wyatt 6 at SummerSlam is my assumption. Since that's where The Fiend made his official first match happen.
Some protection. The biggest thing with that. It's the best day ever. Oh, I still got time.
Get your girls out this summer with Pepsi. Special beverage meals night out.
Surely, save 20% on your first pharmacy. See if they put an end to it. If someone take medication, put it right here.
Unhinged Gable is so fun so far. Yeah. All right. Well, at this point, it's been a commercial long enough where I kind of know I'm not going to be able to pull off going and getting going and taking my plate downstairs and stuff on this break without missing part of the show. So I will do my little snack run that I usually do once a stream in a few minutes on the next commercial. Kurt Gable has been fun. Oh, yeah. Do you see Oba being champion until he gets called up to the main roster? Alaska? I'm not sure. Thank you so much, Thing from Under the Ring. Wait. Oh, they went back to Bronson's old theme. They went back to Ready for War. Has he been using this for a while and I just haven't noticed? Because, like, I'm aware that that's very probable. But, like, I swear he's had, like, I swear his theme got Def Rebelled at one point. And like I said, I'm fully prepared to find out that I'm just being dumb and not remembering it. Again, Pete Dunne versus Bronson Reed. Yeah, he has been using this for a while. Never got rebelled. I swear he had a different theme when he came back, though. Am I crazy? Let me see. I'm looking at the WWE music account. I might just Hi Daryl, thank you. Hold on, let me mute the computer. Okay, yeah, he's been using Battle Tested again for at least a year. I guess I'm fucking insane. I could have sworn he got Def Rebelled at some point. But maybe I'm just No, I know what it was. I know what it was. I know what it was. His indie theme when he got released in 2021 and he became Jonah on the indies for a couple years. That theme was called War Ready. And I always thought and it was very similar. It was a very similar song to Battle Tested. And so I had that in my head and thought that that was his Def Rebel song. All right, commercial break. I'm taking my food downstairs. I'm getting a snack. I'm getting some chalky milk. We'll be right back. Anyone need anything while I'm downstairs? Anyone need me to fill up a drink or anything? If JT was here, he'd laugh at that. I've said his name. He should appear now. I'm gonna come back and JT's gonna be in chat, isn't he? He's gonna be like, "Where's Xander?"
Oh no, I bought it with tons of storage. I really want. Yo, you put 14 times on an LPG for 61 is one enough for you. That is true. Get your pedal and small truck, switch to the order, and get more iPhone 15s on them. And 4 lines, which is 25 bucks a month. And you can save on every plan versus the pedal.
Sweet. T-Mobile with 4 iPhone 15s on us. 4 lines for 25 bucks. Right.
Just have to make it so crispy and delicious. It's perfection. What the time is all around the edge.
What's your deal? It's out Chicago. Try anywhere you want. Chicago Town style recipes for just $12 each. So pizza. Well, Chicago apology. Sorry, Chicago. No one out thinks it's the hut.
All the effective. I think it's so much flavor in the Skittles little.
'Twas I who trumped the Skittles and packed them with a rush of flavor.
You can't say it. It's not too.
Yeah. Try very little taste one. This is the market of fun. A rich, full flavored lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. A reward for those who have fight spirit. Earns the homeward high. A young, remarkable fun.
Oh, geez, I was downstairs longer than I intended on being. Thank you again, Daryl. I can see your icon from back here. I am back. Also, quick thing. I don't know if he watches these streams or not, but 2K character creator War Machine. I see all your stuff you're sending in for LSWF, LAW. I appreciate it. I just want you to know I am seeing it. I am downloading them. I just haven't gotten to putting them in videos yet. But I have seen multiple references to like things I've said on stream, like the merging of LAW and LSWF. So, War Machine, if you're out there, let me know. All right, let's see. What matches do I still need to do graphics for? Uh-oh. Might be a new Switch game. Oh yeah, what are you looking at getting, Zach? Here comes Seamus. Big trucks, little trucks. I'll say the thing when they have an actual. I'll shout the thing when they have an actual match. That's kind of the rule. Wild Card Football is an arcade-style football game, kind of like Super Mega Baseball, but football. All right then. Sammy looking more Canadian than ever tonight. I am so excited for Deadpool and Wolverine, man. I'm so excited for Deadpool and Wolverine. It comes out the day after my birthday. My birthday is coming up. My birthday is on July 25th. So we are going to have an LAW ZRC birthday bash. I've made that executive decision. We're going to have a ZRC birthday bash episode. Um, I'm really excited for that. I've invited several of my favorites from LS11 Universe to the ZRC birthday bash. It'll be a very fun episode of Universe. And I'm both joking and not joking when I say that. Like, I am actually going to do. That is actually going to be the episode. It's going to be the ZRC birthday bash. But anyway, just to give you guys an idea of what my birthday looks like, my wife has to work for most of the day, as does my roommate. So I'm going to stream on my birthday. It's going to be the first time I've ever done a birthday stream. I've never been able to do a birthday stream before. I usually spend my birthday with my wife, and we usually go out and do stuff. But this year, I kind of want a little bit more of a low key birthday during the main day. But I've got the day off work, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stream for you guys for a little while, hang out, see what damage we can do on whatever game we're playing at the time, whether it's Sonic Adventure or something else. But yeah,
as well. Cause I want this finish and packed with a rush of flavor.
And then I've actually got the day after my birthday off as well. And so that's when I'm going to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. So I'm very excited. I just got to get through this week and next week of work. And then I get 2 days off.
You're going to have to disqualify.
Yeah, I'm really excited that for the first time ever I get to do a birthday stream. Closest we've ever gotten before was the Go Home show for Elimination Chamber aired on my birthday. Last year, or 2 years ago. Which kind of just reminds me that 2 years ago, we had WrestleMania in August. You know how much easier that was? I still can't believe Sean actually did it and brought Joe Hendry and for Ethan Page. I'm very excited. That is why we're doing NXT watch-alongs for the next little while. Yeah, I remember that, Zach. Sorry that happened to you that day.
See it's on. Got it? Yeah. Got it. Good. Saturday was very lucky. We're also very good. Most importantly, got to work. Boys to get involved. I won't come for that title as long as you got it. At least you were on Saturday. Once you got that. Yep. I did keep my word. But I still got a lot to prove. So that whole gentleman's agreement, you throw it out the window. When I'm done with your business, you want a shot? I'll put a wall with you. Stay in place.
I don't think that's going to matter, Damien. Because you're going to lose to Gunther. Oh, also, something Rollins and Priest with the World Heavyweight title. Who is he talking to? Who did Priest just pull out the phone to talk to? That's suspicious. Excuse me. I would like you all to know I'm really excited for you all to see Payback next weekend. I haven't recorded it yet, obviously. I may get to record it this week for all I know. Like, may actually have time to record it this week and be a full week ahead for once. I mean, I'm already covered through Thursday. I'm going to get Against All Odds done before stream tomorrow. I don't think it should take me longer than 2 hours if I just come home and get right to work on it. What's your favorite wrestlers of all time? Wait. Who's your favorite wrestler, OAT, of all time, or top 5 all time? Okay, I'll do top 5 because right now the number 1 is a real toss up. I'll just kind of go any order, and then number 2 and 1 are my top 2, obviously. Kurt Angle. Let's see. Kurt Angle, John Cena. Uh, so this is the tough one. Kurt Angle, John Cena, obviously. And then number 3 is tough. But let's see. I'm kind of just looking around the room at my wrestling stuff and seeing, like, does this help me figure it out a little better? Because the third spot is tough. Because I can easily give you 2 and 1, and then I have my top 4. But, like, I don't know. I like Seth Rollins a lot, but I don't know if he's top 5 at this point. He used to be, but I don't know if he is anymore. Styles might be in there. I don't think Cody's cracked all time just yet. He's my Cody's my current favorite, and I know that's a basic ass answer, but Cody's my current favorite for WWE. But oh, easy. Now I got it. I got it. Angle, Cena, Piper, Savage, Triple H. That's my top 5. Those are my 5 favorites. So Triple H, Macho Man Randy Savage, Roddy Piper, John Cena, Kurt Angle. There you go. Favorite funny wrestlers of all time? Danhausen, Santino. Santino's obviously up there. Danhausen's up there just because of how much influence he has had on my YouTube career. So he's very quickly that high up, even though, I only discovered him 3 years ago now. Oh, there's Braun Breaker. But yeah. Truth isn't on there for me. And I know that might seem sacrilege to some people, but Truth isn't on that list for me because Truth got old quick. Like, I like Truth in small doses, but he gets old quick with a lot of stuff. Like, I was done with the 24/7 stuff very quickly. Sure, Zach. Oh, Jesus! He just tried to kill him. Braun Breaker just attempted murder. Edge, Randy, Michaels, Taker, Rollins. That's a solid list. Taker's top 10 for me. Same with Michaels. Seth is top 10. He's just not top 5. I don't think. If we ever actually do that LS11 wrestling channel one day, then I might actually make a full list video on it, but like that kind of content wouldn't do too well on LS11 Universe, unfortunately. Michaels was the first wrestler I saw when I was a baby in 03. Oh, funny enough, Seth was the first wrestler I saw in 2014. I knew of wrestlers, but like alright, I've got half my graphics for Payback done now. So that's good. I'm actually kind of locking in and doing it now. Which, for those wondering, the Speed Championship will, in fact, be on the line at Payback. Essentially, I'm just going to do the Speed tournaments the way WWE does, just a couple Speed matches a week. Well, thank you, ICU. I thought it was a solid top 5.
Choose your perfect combination of pasta and scratch sauce.
It's a tough one coming up with my top 5, especially kind of on the spot, but I'm glad I could figure it out. Piper was a hard one to remember that, like, yeah, that's definitely top 5 for me. Because, like, when I was younger, Rollins was top 5 because I didn't know as many wrestlers. But now, I've gotten older, I've watched more old school wrestling, I've gotten more of an appreciation for certain legends. And it's like one day, people like Rollins will be top all time. Whereas I like so many people, my top 5 changes all the time. Oh man, mine has changed so many times over the years, I get it. I'm really excited for you all to see what I've got coming this season in LS11 Universe. Because, like, I'm 1 week into not having to do SmackDown, and I already feel so revitalized. Like, I know this sounds weird. I feel like I'm getting to start all over with Universe. Like, I feel like a fresh start has happened for me with not having to do SmackDown anymore. I actually saw Eddie Guerrero's last match on TV against Mr. Kennedy. Eh?
Tip your donors, never $3 or more online, we'll tip you $3 to use our website. Obey donors. Outside, replenish. Gatorade. Signature season. Butter, push, and dots, sensationals, pretzels. The thing about running a art business is that it's not just about art. There's about making people feel seen. I started dominating that mental table, and it's now something much more than just table. With me, I partner with Walmart Business, the local function suppliers.
Give it up, big pop. Turn the world of HR right into us. Makes us happy.
So Ray and I were talking about this last night. We're actually both really excited about the prospect of women's mid-card titles, and we both have already figured out like which belt would go to which show if the women's US and IC titles actually happen. And we both already know who our first champions will be if and when this happens, and I'm just very excited for you all to see what we're going to do if and when we get to do women's mid-card titles on the main roster. I just saw the entertainment Muhammad Hassan on TV. I remember so many people from that era. I remember the May 19th story. All right, then. So you son of a bitch. I don't even know if I can... Hanzo just shared this in the Discord. Nobody. Braun Breaker. Oh, welcome back, Pierre. Too funny.
Listen, I want Braun Breaker. Give me Braun Breaker. Now, tonight.
Oh, Dragunov Breaker 2? On free TV again? God, I still can't believe Cena's retiring, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not really looking forward to this six-man tag match. Who do you want to see commentate Cena's last match? Wait to hear. Guy put out refers JBL Michael Clark. No! 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 Do not speak that cursed fucking commentary trio into existence. Never again. Never again. I never want those three on commentary together again. Cole, Lawler, and JBL might be one of, if not the worst commentary trios of all time. Lawler called almost all Cena's matches. I don't care. I don't want to hear Lawler on commentary anymore. Just because something was good 20 years ago doesn't mean we ever need it one more time. Same reason that I'm glad we never got another Edge and Jeff Hardy match now that they're both, like, when Edge came out of retirement. Because, like, I don't think it would have gone well. Mr. Stumbles asks, who is my tribal chief? Ooh, you know, that's a good question. It's a real good question. But me personally, I'm throwing my ones up for the tribal chief of LS11 Universe, him, Jim Uso. Jimmy Uso's my tribal chief. Throw him up for Jimmy Uso. I also throw the ones up for the Tonga Loa low blow. Strongest low blow in the business. But no, if we're talking real wrestling, I'm just making a joke with the Universe series on this channel. No, seriously, I'm really enjoying what Solo's doing right now. I really am enjoying what Solo's doing right now. I like his run as calling himself the Tribal Chief. I was a little over Roman when he lost the belt. I'm excited to see what happens when he returns. But yeah, ultimately, you know, I'm just I like what Solo's doing right now. But no one is my tribal chief. I'm not part of any kind of I'm not part of the bloodline, so therefore. But yeah, Solo is doing fantastic work.
Saving on your education should be a right, not a competition. At University of Phoenix, our bachelor's and master's scholarships are accessible to all. You'll get the best scholarship or savings you qualify for. Simple as that. Because everyone deserves an opportunity to save on their education without competing for it. Explore scholarship options at University of Phoenix.
The time is made. We got open sound.
April, we were bored of Solo, now we can't get enough of him. Yeah, oh, I wouldn't say can't get enough of him. There's definitely such a thing as enough of him. But I'm enjoying what he's doing.
I went out and absolutely bonkers that people walk into a store, gave someone a piece of plastic, and they will willingly hand over Reese's cups. They're flying cars. This is it. We're at the pinnacle. It's $10 Tuesdays at KFC.
To God and Fatu for Oh, I had to process you meant Gorillas of Destiny. It's like, it took God. What? I was like, where is he going? What is he cooking? It took me a second to process what you meant there. So I'm having to go like fully locked in on this graphic here. Because like this is a tough one. I'm making the graphic for Team Owens versus Final Judgment. Oh, both Honey and Icy Gems might be clinching their titles tight with the Gorillas of Destiny, no doubt going after them. Well, there might be more on that later. You never know. But yeah, I'm really excited for Final Judgment, and I hope you guys are as well. Like, I came up with that group on the Raw after WrestleMania, obviously. Like, because I thought more and more about it, and I was like, well, it was kind of like a matter of, it was like, well, you know, Buddy and Nathan are on the same show. There's already history there with them, with the whole former students of Rollins kind of thing. And the fact that they kind of both have abandoned the ideologies of Seth Rollins at this point. And so it's like, I mean, they would probably they didn't have any kind of falling out. So like Buddy and Nathan didn't have any kind of falling out. And so at that point I was like, well, this gives us a very interesting opportunity. And so I was like, I've got both of them. I'm going to do something with it. And so now Final Judgment is a bit of a super group going on right now. It's also very weird calling him Buddy Murphy again. It's taken a little getting used to. Oh, Truth's doing the train run with Braun. Every time Braun does that run, you can just tell he's in so much pain. I just realized Truth is wearing Cena armband. Like Cena style armbands. That's pretty great. Oh my god, is Finn Balor actually about to get a win? Oh my goodness! Finn Balor with the win! So here it is, folks. Here's the graphic for Final Judgment versus Team Owens. I had to do the half and half on Owens and Cross because there was no way I could fit everyone on there otherwise. But I kind of like how this looks. Any guesses on and that there's your spoilers on who Team Owens is, I guess. But this member is being saved until Payback Pop. But I feel like these members made perfect sense already. I think everyone already knew this was happening. But anyone got any early guesses on who's going to be the Rhea for Team Owens?
I get it, and I know you didn't start this. You're not exactly a little background from the fight with that. You like to stir it up, you like to kick fights, not fun. Do it again. That's true. And last person's not going to be out there. I understand.
Oh, cool. I only got one graphic left to make, too. It only took me half the show. There are so many parallels with Payback this season compared to 2 years ago, last time we did it. Because this is our first Payback since season 4. Because we didn't do Payback last season. We did Backlash from Puerto Rico. And the only reason we did Payback 2 years ago is because we didn't want to do WrestleMania Backlash because I think that's stupid. Um, which Ray is the one doing Backlash this year. Which I think he's doing Backlash France. I could be wrong. Yeah, a lot of parallels this year compared to last year. Or 2 years ago. go. We're watching that payback. All right then. It's a solid show. Is that payback? I like the show. It holds up, I think. Like most of our stuff from like the early season, like most of our stuff from like season 3 on, I would say holds up. But I really like Payback season 4. It's, of course, we've got the whole blissful grace thing on it. Hey, Brandon.
He's so terrifying.
Live. Oh man. The fucking like cartoony character. Hold on. You just suddenly hold on. I just gotta recreate this. You just suddenly see Priest walk and then you see Finn and Jay, you just go,
It's not that hard. Yo, I get my stuff.
it's not.
No, I'm starting to understand your dad more and more every week. I thought I fixed this. I put it in. Put it in. I thought I put it in. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Ah, man. Good to myself. Now I'm gonna find out.
Rhea's back tonight. That's what Priest has found out. Oh man. Steve and Larson are gonna have a fucking field day on the review tomorrow with this. Oh, here we go. More Wyatt 6. Is it gonna be Bo talking to someone this time?
My family. I took those. I know I'm not. They discarded. The forgotten. I give a purpose. They're so happy that you remembered them. Because being the glutton for punishment doesn't make a bad any less.
Oh, we just got a little glimpse of Joe Gacy's face. Loomis, yep. And Rowan.
We must set the captives free. So they need no master.
Are the masks gonna come off?
You think we are simple? So I do.
It's just so visually cool to watch.
Is what will be.
That was really cool. Just visually.
Oh, that's great news. I'll just handle everything on my own like I always do. What? Check the pigs, see what kind of you and everybody else got off. All right, come on, I feel like one time I have a fixed vacation, huh? Damn.
Oh. Oh shit. Bo Dallas was in Pierce's office. That's his first appearance, like, outside of the videotapes, right? Not counting when he was under the Uncle Howdy mask. That was just so visually cool. Like, everything with the Wyatt Six so far has just been so visually awesome. Oh shit, there was the Joe Hendry tease again! Joe Hendry jump scare! Oh shit. Jordan Grace's TNA deal was amended this year to expire in January, as opposed to next summer. Fightful Select has learned she's expected to get WWE interest. Oh man. Think Triple H is doing Bray proud with this creation? Oh, absolutely. Bray would love this.
Too poor to take America's best friend. Empty your minds of all thought. Cloud looking like a cloud. Like the name of you kissing brother on all these things.
Like a fresh, never frozen dough makes a thick filling. And our dough can stay with you dough. Get 2 or more Papa Perry's favorites for just $6.99 each. Order now on the app for Papa Dough.
Sheamus versus Reed. Sign me up. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. I was watching the episode where Ilya beat Sheamus in seconds again today. I watched old episodes like, God, I'd completely forgotten about that. I had completely forgotten I did that. That was season 4, probably. I don't even remember what the context of why Ilya won that match in seconds was anyway, but I remember it now that it's been said out loud that I did that. Because, yeah, I do remember doing that. Oh, are we dropping frames? I kind of want a multi-man for the IC title somewhere. Saying Sammy, Braun, Sheamus, Reed, Ilya, and if he's healthy, Kaiser. That'd be fun. I'd enjoy that. Damage controller threatening something tonight. We're gonna see. EO says damage control has to change. We're gonna see something something big tonight. Ilya's gonna cook his US champ on Ray SmackDown. Do we call it Ray EW SmackDown now? I don't know. I don't think we've figured it out yet. I don't know. We haven't really talked about what to call it. Everything with me is easy. Just stick LS11 on it. It's like it's literally what I did with my arm. I like Braun Breaker's new theme. I gave it a few days to figure it out. I like Braun Breaker's new theme. honestly pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I do miss it having the Steiner siren in his theme, personally. But that's just me, I guess.
So now really this was knock it off, it's take it off.
Better than the barking. Yes! Anything is better than the barking. You would, Pierre. You would like the barking. I don't mean anything by that, and I think you know that, but you would. Pat just called Braun a brick shit house. I'm going for a similar. To you guys an idea of what the Payback Season 6 logo or graphic is going to look like? Thumbnail is going to look like. Um, just to give you an idea, it's going to be heavily inspired by the Season 4 thumbnail.
This is too big. This looks like an everyone. Oh, it's big enough. Okay. Oh, snap 'em. There's more to twins. The dog game. Oh, last year.
I'm surprised.
Most sport of double ice in every half of summer.
Spicy baby. I was going to special like you do. I'll be strong. She's just so strong. Hello, it's you know, last 72 hours. Oh, secret outlast. But this is the order of two.
But yeah, it's going to be very heavily based on that, which is fine because the Payback Season 4 thumbnail is far and away one of my favorite thumbnails in LS11 history.
Good idea. Wake up to the goodness of gummy beans.
And Domino's, you know there's a lot of pressure to take these things. Where's the chips been?
Great shot, bro. I think it'll be extremely quick. Oh, you really like one. One thing you one more place.
But if I am tipping the bill, Domino's wants to say, extra tip. What to do? Yeah. Tip your Domino's
By pay-per-view list, what I meant was pay-per-view names, like what to expect. Yeah, we don't have that figured out either. Like, we don't have that figured out. That's part of why I haven't been able to post one. We don't know what pay-per-views we're doing yet this season. I wish we did, but like I don't know what I'm doing after Payback. I wish I did, but like it's hard because I've also got to figure out like what we're doing in NXT, and Ray's got to tell me what he wants to do on SmackDown. Like obviously he's got Gunther, so I imagine he's gonna want Bash in Berlin if we do that this year. But then like, do I get to do Unforgiven or does Ray want Unforgiven? Do I get to do No Mercy's an NXT show, so I can't do that. Vengeance? Am I going to do Vengeance? Is Ray going to do Vengeance? Or are we not going to do Vengeance? You know, because like we each have 7 exclusive pay-per-views. Over the Limit. I mean, yeah, Over the Limit's one that we did last season as well. We'll figure it out. Ray and I just have to talk about it one day. Because we got to make sure we don't accidentally double book. Maybe since you have Judgment Day Faction, why not use that pay-per-view? That's why I wouldn't. Do I have to start making pay-per-view names now? I would not be against it. I would not be against it. Oh, that goes fucking hard. Oh, this goes hard. I'll show it when it's done, but like... Oh, this is gonna look good when it's done. Yeah, no, I'm not against me. I mean, I made up a pay-per-view name last year with Heroes Welcome. And like, obviously, I can't speak for everyone, but I liked Heroes Welcome. But like, that pay-per-view was That pay-per-view was built around Joe Hendry, obviously. Jeez. Oh, here comes Sammy. There's a bug or something outside flying into my window. Man, Season 4 has some of my favorite thumbnails for pay-per-views.
Championship, six weight. That's the name of the world champ. Money to play. I understand what's wrong. All the controversy. One champion has not had controversy for some time. It's around this time. Oh, not here. There is an odd work that they changed. I want to take up into my defense for war. With something but when they were champion of the war, that's a bit true. Talk about the board, Jeff.
Here's a pay-per-view name for Raw this season: Rebellion. Slight problem with that one. Oh no, the Patastrator. Oh no, the Patastrator with Dom's segment. Oh, Pat, you weird fucking human. For sure, Dom and Liv are gonna pull an Edge in the Netflix era of Raw. Oh no! Oh yeah, this guys, this thumbnail is gonna go fucking hard. I'm so excited. Let's see. God, it's already 10 o'clock. I've not worked on anything other than these graphics tonight. It's gonna stop me to watch the show because it's a fucking watch along. It's alright. I'm literally just making the thumbnail at this point, so I'll be able to go in and download everyone I need to work on other stuff here shortly. Only way Bo's going to work if he stays in character. No Fiend and Funhouse crap. We'll see what happens, man. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, they need to do this, because like I would have never said, oh, they need to do VHS tapes of Bo slowly going through all of his grieving on these tapes, but lo and behold, it's been absolutely brilliant every step of the way.
It brought our attention. There was a rule violation. And because the rules broken, we have to act on it. We're going to have to disqualify.
Let's see. I'm having to decide who makes the thumbnail. Well, he's coming now. I can't wait. Yeah, I mean, that seems to be what all the pieces are putting together here for. Because it looks like that mixed tag match is the main event. Let's see. Surprised the rest of the Wyatt Six haven't had their interviews yet, at least Rowan. I both am, but I'm not. I think that now that we've seen Bo and Howdy kind of merge, I think this is only the beginning, especially with us seeing Bo in the office of Adam Pearce at the end there. Man, so last week I didn't do this watch along, and I quite simply asked in the Discord, um, I was like, is there any chance? It was just kind of reckless speculation, just kind of thinking out loud. I was like, is there any chance that Cross continually talking about how Woods has lost one brother already could possibly lead to Big E coming back? Because we know from what we've seen online that Big E has apparently been doing stem cell treatment. And I barely even hit send before someone just went, no. One word. And I was like, well, that was optimistic. That latter clip, right? Those girls was amazing. Yeah, the women's ladder match itself was just fantastic. They outdid the men as usual. They usually, the last several like women's versions of matches have outdone the men's. Like the women's rumble, I think was better than the men's this year. Letting Lyra Valkyria use the smoke cannon or the fog cannon. That's fantastic. They've done such a good job building up Lyra Valkyria. Oops. Do. I thought I already had that installed. Okay, I'm almost done with the thumbnail for payback, so I'll be able to share that in the next few minutes here. Let's see.
The audience knows the show about this. Show the sex audience. Because it tells a good story. As fortunate. It makes you feel.
Back in the day, Trish and Tori and those girls were more of a sexualized thing, but now it's more wrestling. Yeah, we love to see it too. We love to see it. All right. Almost done. Just have two more people to put on it, and then I'm done.
There's more to the twins.
Mm. Go grab a render for someone. I thought I had a render for them, but I don't. Huh. Do apologize that I'm yawning so much. Been a bit of a busy day. All right, one more person put on the thumbnail, then I'm done. And I can share it with everybody. That, and all right, you guys ready for the big reveal of the Payback Season 3 thumbnail? Or Season 3? It's not been Season 3 in a long time. If we were going into Season 3, I'd be in my dad's basement right now. But I'm not. I'm in the second story of my own apartment that I pay for. Make sure everybody's ready to see it. I'm pretty excited about it. And then once we've unveiled the thumbnail, we'll get to the part of the stream where I open up 2K24 and I spend the next half hour, maybe more, going through and downloading everybody I need to actually record TNA tomorrow, to record Against All Odds. See if that thumbnail is actually properly sized. It is. All right, well, without any further ado, here is your Payback Season 6 thumbnail. Take myself off the screen for a second. So there you go. There's your early preview of the Season 6 Payback thumbnail. As I said, very heavily inspired by the Season 4 thumbnail, obviously. It's sexy. Thank you, Pierre. Thanks, Pierre. And damage control with the win. What the hell? Oh, Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark, huh? Thank you, Zach. Glad you think it's cool. Oh, Jesus! WWE got to be adding trios titles. I don't think they got enough women to do a trios division there, but I'd love to see it for the men. You know, if there were enough women, I'd love to see it there for the women as well. But for men, I'd love to see it because, like, men's wise, you got Final Testament, you got, well, you don't have Imperium anymore. You got LWO, you got Legato, you got the Pride. That's four. You got Judgment Day. You got. I'm gonna look at the roster now. You got No Quarter Catch Crew down in NXT. I know they're down with Damon Kemp now, but they still got Charlie, Miles Bourne, and Tavion Heights. Is that the new guy? They got 4 teams in the women's trios division. Yeah, that's not enough for titles, though, if I'm honest, Hanzo. Five trios teams in NXT. Yeah. Love that Randy. Yeah. Love that Randy's face is between Johnny's hair. I man, I overlaid the PNGs of Johnny and Randy onto one another, and they lined up face wise so perfectly. Like, if I pull up the working file here, you can see. Let me pull my face back up. They line up just so perfectly here. Like, and then there's a little something else here, a little tease for something you might be seeing on Raw next week. But yeah, Randy and Johnny's faces just line up so perfectly for some reason. It just looks great. And like the beards even line up, the hairlines line up. It just I'm really excited about it. And then you got Buddy, you got Tommaso, you got Owens, you got Cross down here. I thought Cross kind of stalking right over Johnny's shoulder looked kind of cool. You got Roxy, you got Uncle Howdy who had Let Me In on there because he's been doing the whole, because he's been saying Let Me In on LS11 a lot lately. Nathan Frazier, Omos, Aldis, Rhea, and Tiffany. Just kind of like, that feels like all the people that are like the most important people on the payback card. You know? I'm very excited for everybody to see that show when it airs soon. So now, I suppose, let me get my game booting up, and we will download everyone I need for me to be able to do Against All Odds this week. Because I still need to grab... Well, actually, I need to install Jeff Hardy is what I need to do. So, let's see here if I... Let me get everything I need to pulled up to show you guys how quick Tribute is to use. Okay? I just want you all to see how quick it is to use Tribute. It is incredible how quick it is. Like, it's game-changing stuff here. So let me introduce you guys to Tribute real quick. So I'm going to add Jeff Hardy into the game, right? So to begin, 1, character creation wizard. Specific ID, I don't have a specific ID for Jeff Hardy, 0. Does he have a string already? I go in here. Jeff Hardy, he sure does. I grab the hash ID. Bam. Social media hashtag, well, or social media tag. He actually probably has one in the game, so we can actually give him that. Yep, Jeff Hardy brand right there. I don't usually bother with the social media brand, though. He's a male or female? 0, male. What's his height? I gotta look that up real quick. I believe he's like 6'1". Yes, Jeff Hardy is 6'1", 225. So 6'1", 225. He's a light heavyweight, and he's a high flyer. I don't need ring announcer. I don't need commentary. I don't need them to even say where he's from because I don't bother. And bam, 520. Jeff Hardy's in the game. I just got to put his file in there. That's how quick Tribute works. It's actually insane how quick that works. Did I actually download Jeff Hardy, or did I just... Yeah, I did. He's in the characters to add folder. That makes sense. Yeah, it's that quick. There's a reason I was able to put in 53 characters one night.
I'll tell you what's going on. Something that should have happened a long time ago. We just sent a message to the entire locker room about who actually runs this division. Look, we're done. Wait, if it's for once I flash the castle, and we have money in the bank to place our boots. So you ought to get something else. You know what I'm trying to do there, right? I've been trying to help. They were meant to be, and now that they are, damage control is just the start. You understand that, right? Damage control is the example of what happens when you think you run a division, but you don't. So this is a warning shot to the entire women's division. We're here. There's no advance to anybody about it. Just keep on running your head.
Let me go grab a render for Jeff Hardy. Pierre says that might be my best thumbnail. It's up there, man. It's definitely up there. I mean, it's very similar to the Season 4 one I did. Oh, Gable's talking to Diamond Mine in the background. Let's get a Jeff Hardy render in here. Notice that should be Jeff Hardy added. Let me double check there's not anyone else that just like make sure that no one just dropped a fire mod in the last 30 seconds that I need to worry about downloading. Nothing in the Discovery Discord. Nothing in Mr. Humphrey's shithole Discord. That's just what he calls it. I don't know why. It's just what he calls it. I think it's kind of funny. B has not uploaded anything. And nothing in the Pro Wrestling Mods Discord either that I haven't already gotten. Alright. So I need to bake the game real quick, and then I will be good to launch it. But getting Jeff Hardy in there helped me because, like, going ahead and getting Jeff Hardy in there means that's one less custom character or create character I gotta use. So I'll make it launch, and then we'll... I enjoy making people miserable. I could not wait to see Gunther win the world title. Oh, I like the concert aesthetic they got going on for SummerSlam this year. That's really cool. Oh, Sheamus and Bronson next week. Big trucks. McIntyre, after his 1 week suspension, will be back. All right, main event time. Dom's mustache is just something else. Ah, Pat, you ass. Jackass. He's looking great. He has hamstring stretch. Other muscles have grown. Pat, you're an asshole. Dom's gonna lose to his near 50-year-old father again, isn't he? Or no, Rey Mysterio's over. Oh, Joe Hendry tease again. I looked this up last week. Yeah, Rey Mysterio's 49. Dominic's how old again? Whew. Put that in perspective. I just need to put this in perspective for a second. Dominic is um, Dominic is 27, right? Born in 1997. He's a year older than my brother. Ray is 49. That means when Rey Mysterio was my age, Dominic was 2. Anytime I realize something like that, it kind of... I'm not ready to have kids. I got a little bit more life to live before I go on that path. I'll go down that path one day, but Not anytime soon. Anyways, that's my existential crisis for the night. Everyone else doing all right? We all good? Is it colored lights time? I think it's colored lights time. If you didn't have Xander goes through an existential crisis realizing that Dominic Mysterio isn't that much older than him, and that Rey Mysterio is the same age as Rey Mysterio is the same age as my dad. Yeah, just put that in perspective for a minute there. Rey Mysterio is 49. He's the same age. He's a year older than my dad. My dad just turned 48. You can do the math there. My parents had me pretty young too. I've been giving my dad a little bit of shit lately about the fact that oh my god. Oh my god. GCW just announced Sean Ross Sapp versus Effie. That's gonna be fantastic. Imagine punching your boss only being suspended a week. Yeah. Yeah, SRS versus Effie's gonna be fun. I legitimately have been trying to bring SRS into LAW for a while. There's just not any creations of him on 2K as of the last time I checked. I'm hoping that changes soon, though. So today I might have broken my ankle again. I was pulling an ATV on my fiance's dad's truck, and the truck rolled on my ankle. This ankle I broke 2 times and sprained like 20. Well, that's not good. There we go. Game is baked. I gotta mute the desktop audio for a minute here. Because otherwise, we getting copyright claimed on this stream, boys. We ain't careful. Do man stuff and got hurt. Maybe it was not meant for me to help her dad because every time I do, I get hurt. Well, that sucks. Rhea coming back. Oh, yeah, no doubt. All right, cool. So, who all do I need? Oh, also, just to kind of prove my point how easy it was for the Jeff Hardy thing. Just prove to you guys how quick I was. Remember how it took us 30 seconds to install that Jeff Hardy? I'm gonna laugh if it's fucking broken. There he is. It's that easy. Oh, double team to Dom. Alright, cool. So now I need to go download a bunch of people. Alright, so we need against all odds. So I'm just going to go with shows and against. TNA against all odds 2024, right there. How's the arena look? Pretty good, pretty good. Hey, yo! I'm gonna go with this one. I like the logos better. There we go. That's the show downloaded. And then I need Kenta, who I already know I'm going to have to fix. Because every time I download this Kenta, because I've had to download him 3 or 4 times because I've lost my... Oh, I'm on shows. I'll just learn how to port again. And just port last year's Kenta that we used. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this Kenta before. Oh, it's an updated one. Nice. Maybe this one won't get like the no texture issue that I've had with other Kentas. Or like the beard turns pink, if you guys have seen that in the past on the channel. Alright, so let me get the show results pulled up here for myself. Okay. I got Linda Sanger, I need Kenta, Mercedes Martinez, I've got Nick Nemeth and Raj Desi. MK Ultra is who we need next. Masha. Drake Cause, as always, does the Lord's work. In fact, I can probably just go to Drake Cause to get everything I need. Because Drake Cause is like the one person who does a lot of TNA stuff. So let's see. Oh, is my controller just... Yeah, my game tabbed out. Select Masha. Apparently the new patch today fixed a lot of issues.
we're going to have to disqualify.
Which I'm hopeful is actually the case. Kelly. Oh, Dom's ripping his dad's mask off. There we go. There's those two downloaded. And then let me double check here. Who else do I need? And that's just the main event, right? Yeah. I got Ali, I've got Hendry, I need Eric Young, Satnam Singh, Steve Macklin, Mike Santana, and Josh Alexander. Lucky for me, most of those are going to be here. First page. There, second page. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to have to look up everyone else. That's fine. So let's see. Santana. And I believe this guy is who I get all. Is who I've gotten a lot of people from in the past as well. Yes, that is correct. Which is good because now I can get my Wesley Blake back. My Wesley Blake got broken in the last update as well, so it's good that I'm able to get him back. You might have noticed his face looked weird recently. So now I can get Wesley Blake back, which helps with NXT. Let's see, and then I know he's got Santana, so Mike Santana V2. That's powerful Santana, so Mike Santana. Go. So I still need Macklin, Alexander, Satnam, Eric Young. I have a feeling Liv and Dom are picking up the win. But at the same time, Dom never gets to beat his dad in a match, so I'm not going to be 100% sure. Let's see. Newer Macklin. Cool. I think we actually haven't gotten the new Macklin yet, so that's probably a good thing for me to grab. Kind of shocked that there's not been any mods for Macklin. Pretty much Mr. Humphrey is like the one person who makes TNA mods. So. Rey Mysterio when it's time to put over his seat. when his Rey Mysterio was time to vote over his son, insert TNA Hogan theme. Yup. Which I know that's not actually what happens, but that is how it feels. I don't think it's Ray's call, personally, but it does feel that way sometimes. Yep, autocorrect versus Pierre. It's autocorrect when it's time to let Pierre make a good joke. Insert TNA Hogan theme. She's 619 with a dick. That should be a disqualification. What is Ray 6-0 against Dom? Something like that, right? He beat him at Mania. He beat him in a tag match the following SmackDown. He beat him in another tag match a couple weeks ago, or at WrestleMania this year, and then he beat him last week. So he's 4-0 against his son. It's about to be 5-0. Well, Dom may actually be about to beat his dad for once. It could become 3-1. There's Eric Young. Just kind of froze up looking for Eric Young there. Nope, that is the we have Eric Young at home that I've been using at the beginning. Oh my god, Dom finally pinned his deadbeat dad. There we go. Oh no. Uh-oh. Dom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mommy's home. And she ain't wearing a cast or a sling. Dom, you're on a scale from 1 to 10, my friend. You're fucked. Dom is so fucked. And of course, so ready for Raw to be on Netflix because I'm so tired. So tired of Raw getting cut off at the last second for Race to Survive New Zealand or whatever the fuck. Because that's, everyone's excited for that show. I'm sure it probably gets a solid amount of views. Alright, cool. Now then, I just wanted to get my full screen reaction to Rhea being back. Custody of Dom ladder match 2, baby! Alright, I need to get Satnam. Alright, so I need got Ali, I've got Hendry, I just got Eric Young, I need Satnam, I got Macklin, I got Santana, I got Cardona, I've got Alexander. Okay, so Satnam Singh is all that's left. And this is the Satnam Singh I've been using. Because this one doesn't... Satnam Singh is someone who it's really hard to get right. Like, because this one is just way too dark. Like, his skin is just way darker than it actually is. Alright, this is the one I've been using. I do want to see if they've made a campaign Sing, if anyone's made one yet. Someone's made his attire. Yeah, someone's made his attire, but no one has made campaign Sing himself, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, this is the Satnam I've been using. Let's make sure everything's good. Cool. Which means I should now have everyone I need for me to be able to do Against All Odds tomorrow, which is fantastic. Kind of shocked there's not a Keith Lee mod for 2K24 yet. But also, mod turnout for 2K24 has been a little slow compared to other games. It's been mostly ports that people have been doing this year. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and go, oh, I mean, they need to hurry up and do this. Like, I can't do it. God knows I can't do it. Okay, I need to do this. And this is how I'm gonna hold myself accountable real quick, is I'm gonna, while you guys are all here, I'm gonna go through and update my strings that I need to, because I'm not gonna remember to otherwise. So, ECW World Tag Team. I just need to go through and fix all of these real quick. And you guys won't see these get fixed, but just know that they will be fixed come Against All Odds. Also, I don't know why this render is over this belt. That's not what's actually modded in there. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. Keith not wrestling may have something to do with it. That's a fair point. I think someone may have ported his 2K22 model, so I could go get that. Okay, and then... And you might wonder, well, why is there not a render on the digital media title? The one time I put a render there, it crashed my game. So I don't know what the deal is there. So I'm going to stay live until I get all of my strings taken care of here. Because there's also a couple people I need to take care of. Hello, PP Grade. Grayer. Welcome to the tail end of the stream here, as I'm finishing up some stuff. All right, and then I don't even have the IWGP title put there, so I don't know why it's there, but it kind of just is. All right. Light heavyweight title needs to be the speed title. Featuring the epitome of speed, Omos. Next time I update Omos's render on the website, that's gonna be what his nickname becomes, is the epitome of speed. Raw Tag Team Champion. World Tag Team Champion. World Tag Team Championship. World Tag Team Champions. Okay, and then... Cool, that's all the belts I need to cover. And then I've got a couple names I need to take care of. I'm not really concerned about changing Zaya Li to Zaya Lee. But example, let's see. Need to change Top Dollar to be AJ Francis. Which I really only need to change. Excuse me. I really only need to change one instance, which I can just go into. I'm going to bulk data for that. Characters. Top Dollar is 111. So slot 111. Just need the 710 string. All right. Do you like Chris Benoit, WWE guy? Not particularly, no. And I feel like my answer is pretty clear as to why I wouldn't. 2148 2809. Feel like my answer for why I don't is fairly obvious, or at least should be fairly obvious. Seeing as I A, did not grow up with him, and B, only learned about him through, you know. Who else do I need to update? You know what? I've been calling him Bobby Roode forever. I need to update it to be Bobby Roode. Like, I know I'm just gonna have to do all of this again in the next update, but like, or the next DLC, but at least that's another couple months that I don't have to deal with this. And maybe I'll stop looking all the way at the bottom. I'll stop looking at the B's for him and not see him there. Bobby. Go. If anyone ends up seeing any names that I just do, I like Chris Canyon. I don't even really know anything about Chris Canyon, if I'm honest with you. So I have no opinion on Chris Canyon. Let's see. John Morrison can stay John Morrison. That's fine. I'm not really concerned about that. All right, I guess it's finally time to say goodbye to Jinder Mahal and make him Raj Desi. He will always be Jinder to me, but for legal reasons, he must be Raj Desi. So for those that are like, what is he doing? He's just sitting here staring at the screen. On the other monitor, I've got an app, or not an app, a program pulled up that lets me edit the in-game name of these characters. So once I close out the game and run the program after the stream is over, the names will be updated to what I'm updating them to in the background over here. So that should cover all of those. And then Jess McKay, just kind of like large party. I it's a complicated answer as to why Charlie Dempsey's name is Drew Gulak. I said that on stream the other night too. I don't feel like explaining it, and it's something I'll get around to fixing eventually. It only affects me, it doesn't affect Ray, and Ray's the one's got Charlie, so I don't really have to rush into fixing it. Oh, Cameron Grimes needs to be Trevor Lee. Trevor Lee. Living in a small town, Trevor Lee's the name, made his fortune in the stock game. We're coming up on all these guys that got released a few months ago being free agents and like actually being able to go out and about and wrestle, so that's exciting. Trevor Lee. Butch needs to be Pete Dunne again. I know Ray's got Pete Dunne, but I need to go through and fix all this for me in case I end up having to record anything involving him, because you never know. Also, this is the last year we've got to deal with him being Butch in the game, which is fantastic. Yep, that's Butch handled. Then alright, I think that's it for names they're gonna handle. Hold on, do I? No, I still okay. That's something I'm just gonna have to fix later. So let me just go, and then just doing that is how you make sure everything's saved. All right, fortunately, I don't have anything else to set up tonight, as far as I'm aware. So that's saved, and I will rebake that tonight when I go to bed. And I will handle that tomorrow. All right. I have nothing else really that I can think I need to show off. I will, however, show you all. I'm going to be very, very diligent here with how we do this. I will show you all the fruits of our labor real quick from last night for something. I want to check something here. Okay, there are no bigger NXT venues. Got it. Okay, well, I will just use one of the TNA arenas then. I will show you all this in action. And we'll just throw in Matt Cardona. I will show you all what us working on this Joe Hendry entrance last night turned into. Are you? I hate it when the. You would not believe how often this happens in episodes. My my white controller just frequently dies. So there you go. That's what we did last night. That's what putting everything together for Joe Hendry's entrance turned into. And here's a quick look at Matt Cardona as well. I've muted the game so that we don't get copyright claimed, but there he is, the Deathmatch King. All right, cool. And with all that, that means it is time for me to wrap up stream for the night because I need to go to bed because I got work in the morning, whether I want to or not. And that I never really want to, but you know. All right, cool. So let me close out everything. All right, cool. I don't really have much else to add. So thank you guys all for sticking around tonight. You guys been great. Had a great time. Hope you all did too. I'm going to set my game to bake while I go to bed. And I will see you all tomorrow for NXT. Bye, everybody.